Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 7. So, between episodes, I have had like a bunch of really good comments. So the first comment that I got, well, the first one that I implemented was... Do you hear that? Okay, it's still a little noisy, but it's not as noisy as it was. Also, I'm doing something right here, so you don't hear the spiders, you don't hear anything else. The only thing you hear right now is the smashing of the bottles and the dying of the wither skeletons right there. So the reason that is happening is because if you put wool on a spawner, it makes them silent. But unfortunately down there, the wither skeletons spawn on top of hoglins. And the hoglins are silent, but the wither skeletons aren't. So, I mean, it's okay. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. The second, well, first off, I do have a gravity module that I'm going to probably put in my suit. Because I don't know whether I should use this or do an angel ring. I might leave that one up to you guys. Yeah, I'm going to leave that one up to you guys. So I'm not going to put it in this episode, but I've got one now. I do need 3 for the All the Mods star. So I'm going to pop that in the system for now. If, oh yeah, that's to make it in the first place. If you guys think I should use that, or go on a hunt and just make one of the angel ring things. Angel. I always spell angel wrong. God damn. There you go. One of these. So this is just some Unobtainium, which we know how to get. This is some All-the-Modium. This here also uses Unobtainium and stuff. We've got an Elytra. I swear we've got one. Elytra. We do. Huh. There's a way of duplicating this as well, if I remember right. This one? No. I'm sure there's a way. What the heck does this do? Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Slime Elytra. Huh. Fair enough. Yeah, I thought there was a way of using like dragon scales or something. I don't know. Anyway, we could definitely make mechanical Elytra. Oh, you can't make that. Oh, you can make this one. Oh, that one's pretty cool. Looks like it uses EU. I think that's energy units, right? From Industrial Craft. I don't know if that's still what they're calling it. There's a bunch of them. Blimey. This one's from Silent Gear. Got ya. And then there's the one from Mechanism that you could use as well. Anyway, no crash damage when flying with the Elytra. Huh, cool. Brilliant. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted by the Elytra. I could definitely make the Angel Ring. That's one option. If we ever land on, like, I could lock myself. What's that one do? Oh, yeah. If I ever land on the Britannia wheel item, then I could do the Flugel Tiara. We did that in Season 1, actually, and I quite like it. It's like one of those things that it's hard enough to get, and Creative Flight is like proper amazing. It's like one of the best things to have, especially for building and stuff. So I'm okay with it being like really expensive. The Unobtainium jetpack is fine and all. It's just I think it's too cheap. Once you found like the emerald one's better in my opinion. I was having this discussion with a friend actually. So the emerald jetpack actually costs less power to fly about, which doesn't really make too much sense, right? So we could fly, I don't know, 10,000 blocks in that direction, and it would use up a good amount of power right here. But if we had the emerald jetpack instead, we might not get there as quick. We'd still get there, but we would use like barely any power. It doesn't matter for us right now because we've got wireless charging, because they fixed the bug. So wireless charging now works, even if you go cross-dimensionally, I believe. Let's go to the mining dimension. Are you done yet? No, you're not. Oh. As soon as this is done, I'm going to break it, and I'm going to see how much experience I get from it. But us flying about, if you look at my jetpack on the left there, you can see that it like recharges itself from our system. So it is definitely working in a different dimension. No. Base. Wait, where is it? Southeast. Southeast. This direction somewhere. Oh, you're right there. Come on, get out of here. Yeah. That's right. Get off my lawn. It's like me shouting at the birds right there. Oh man. Yeah, so I'm glad that they fixed that, because that was the whole reason I wanted to go to the other to get some stuff from the other, but we're going to put that on the back burner now, because there's a bunch of stuff I want to get done first. We'll probably do that near the end of the episode. I will quickly say as well that I am now probably doing something which I shouldn't, which is I'm voiding like half of my what do you call this? Is that going up? No, because it's probably going into these pipes. Or is it going into this thing here? Yeah, these are all filling up now. So I went AFK a little bit to go and have dinner, and when I came back I couldn't put anything in my system like this. I was trying, I was like, why is it not working? That's strange. And I was downstairs, I was down here. Turns out this thing here had exploded, and I don't know why it exploded, so I've put this back on. It is voiding like half of our nuclear waste right now. I think at some point, I might do this off camera because I've done it already, but I might make one more of these fission reactors in a compact machine. And I don't exactly know why I put the fusion reactor, whatever it's called, the one that's in here. This thing. Yeah, not sure why I put this in a compact machine, because these things I don't believe explode. So it makes no sense I put this one in a compact machine, but I didn't put the other one in here. Well, in one. Also, I really want to use this for steam production. And I've been looking it up, and apparently you can just, like, if I break this block here, and the one down the other side, you can keep it running. It keeps running because it's still got like lots of temperature. Like the casings and stuff have temperature, so it just keeps itself running. I don't have to do that like lasery thing in the front again. So I might do that at some point, and I think on this side I'll do water, and we can have a sink. Someone also mentioned in the comments that you can use integrated dynamics, or whatever it's called. Integrated. Is it the dynamics portion, or is it the other thing? Tunnels. I think it's the tunnels. So you can use this, and there's like a card somewhere, one of these things. I don't know if you use that on just water itself, or if you use it on like you know, a 1x1 of water, or if you put it on a sink. I think you put it on a sink and then you can pull out max int amount of water. And we can literally whack this up to as far as our tritium and the other thing, whatever this thing's called. Deuterium. That thing. Yeah, we can whack it up as far as it goes. I might have... I'm coming back to that mechanism, which I really shouldn't, but I was thinking I'd have a compact machine, another one that's this size. The entire bottom floor of it will be covered in water. And then we have like tons and tons of pumps making that heavy water. They're going up and they're like feeding the things that turn... I'll tell you what, let's pop out here. We can go over and have a look. There he is. So we can put that heavy water into the electrolytic separator. Although this thing is like... No, there. Yes, okay, so this thing is full up right now. Are you full as well? You are. Could definitely bump that up then. Let's do that. Just give us a little bit more power. Which one is it? Fuel? Yeah. 20? Let's see if we can handle 20. Because ideally we want all of these to be... Yeah, that kicked on this one. Ah, but it's probably this stuff that's... Why are you not going down? Oh, these two. These three kicked on right here. As in, they're being pulled out of. So, actually, we need to sleep as well, right? Right, there we go. So, oh, that's going off as well. Perfect. So, yeah, these... Okay, they're all going back up again now. So, it can... I think it can handle... around what we just put in, maybe, well, yeah, definitely a little bit more, but I'm hesitant to do that. And I don't know how much power that's actually given us now. God, it's going mental though, isn't it? Look at it. If we had a flux point here instead of quantum entangler porter, we should be able to see just by, you know, the one probe up the top here, how much power we're getting out of it. But I can't be asked to. Do we do it? I think we do. Okay. Flux networks. Oh yeah, it's gonna have to go into a plug. Is it a plug? No. It is a point. And the point has to go on the red one. Yeah, let me get a new configurator, because I've got one configurator, but it'd be helpful to have an in and out configurator, if you know what I mean. God, it's loud. Beast! Yeah, so this one's the one that goes in. That's being fed by this. So this is... Oh, wow. Yeah, this is putting nearly 0.5 mil of Fe per tick in this. This is filling up. Jeez, I need to start using more power. Right, so if I shift click on this, this is the red one. It's what we need. And which side? Down this side? This is power. So I'm going to set this up before I actually do anything, otherwise... I got that wrong, didn't I? That shouldn't be the red one. It should be the plug. Yes, because the red one, the point is on the casing thing, whatever you call it. So if I do that now, oh, thank you. Okay, this is a bit of like, you know, Indiana Jones when he's got like the bag of sand and the yeah, that's what I'm doing now. So one of those, stick that on there, and disable limit. 2.5 mil is pretty good, Like 10 of these. Okay, like 9 of these is the same as what we did with industrial foregoing. So I'm glad we did that with industrial foregoing, because it's pretty good. And that is still increasing because this is like heating up. So if we go into heat, yes, that's a lot. We can, yeah, as I said, we can put like max in water in the side here, and then I'll need to make a new turbine. But with the new turbine, I could just have the steam coming out of an entangler into that. I think that would work. Let's put that away. Right, anyway, now that that's sort of sorted. The reason that I said that this was exploded, and now it isn't, by the way, is because I went back in time. I can do that, apparently. Time in the bottle. I just shift and then clicked on my backups folder, and then the backup actually loaded. So I bet you didn't know that. JK. Anyway, so yeah, down here I was trying to set up the Sanguine Pedestal, so the powered one. This one. I can't figure out how to get power into it, so I must be doing something really weird. Because I tried getting a flux point. In fact, this is the exact flux point. And this is the worst place to do it because these two will pick it up. There we go, got it back. So let's pop upstairs so we're not right next to that. So if I pop that down, does it need to go... Why are you not connecting? I thought you needed to be powered. Or am I just doing this wrong? Is there... I tried it with a cable. This, by the way, is because this powered one gives you 50% extra, according to some comments. Let's stick that there. Stick that there. You can't put it in the bottom. Is this like sided? Is there like a specific side I need to put it on? I'm confused by this. So, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to just go set up my old setup. So, let me grab my spike. And I'm just going to put this all back together. Right, there you go. All back together. We can do that even so you can see inside. So, yeah, I'm just going to turn these back on. Because, yeah, I like to get in lots of blood. How much blood did we get? Oh, that's a decent amount of blood right there. Should be able to just pipe into this, I think. But I don't know what this tenacity thing's used for. Oh yeah, there's the environment accumulator. I haven't actually... And the spirit reanimator. And the furnace thingy as well. I haven't actually looked into that yet. I should probably... This is supposed to be the evil craft section. Even though I haven't mentioned evil craft much at all this episode. But I feel like there's a lot more to do with evil craft before I cross it off and spin the wheel again. So another comment was that I don't need these. I don't need these things, beehives. I did pick up all the bees before you say anything. I picked the bees up already. How many was that? 1, 2. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna pick these up and then chuck the bees back in. I picked them up here. So I've got 2. Where is it? Allthemodium, and then there should be another allthemodium. No, vibranium. So there's a vibranium, and there's another vibranium right there. So the one on the end here, he didn't go into this. Yeah, he just didn't fly over this at all when he was a child. So he just stayed literally right here the entire time, to the point where he didn't get picked up and he grew. So he must have been there for like a good 1,000 and something seconds. You know, however long it takes for them to grow. But yeah, now I can just fill all of this back in with glass, which I'm going to do now. Okay, in this corner we've got the ancient bee. In this corner we've got, yeah, the draconic bee. And these two can just like hang about with each other. And fight apparently. Still fighting. What's this one? So this one should be all the modium and one of these is vibranium, right? Yeah. Vibranium, all the modium. They're not fighting. Good. Brothers. Wither and... yeah, I'll chuck it in the system for now. We'll grab that one out later. So this one is withered and the ancient. Ancient. There we go. So we just leave these two in here. In fact, whilst we're here, let's get a bit of breeding going. Eh. Eh. Have a little child? Yes. Are you all just going to be stuck on this side? If I grab a flower. You want to come out here, don't you? Ugh. I think I do need to put an upgrade in this thing so it gets like both sides. Did I ever make that? Productivity increases. No, I did not. Okay, I'll go do that now. Right, there we go. I caught him. Yeah, this one does give you wither after a little while. So we don't get that because we've got the mech suit on. But I did make the recipe for this. So I'm going to put one in each. So 3 should do it. I hope. So I'll stick that one in there. I'll put that child in there as well. Oh yeah, you guys don't have... Yeah, I need some Vib. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unob. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and now I just breed you guys. And if I put that in there, it should get picked up straight away. Hey! Lovely, job done. Hello. All the bees. You gonna do it? Hey, yes. So, nothing should get stuck in here now. That's good to see. I need to set something up for those bees eventually. I'm just not going to do it yet. I could set this up, basically, for all of the bees, but... Actually, how much honey have I got now? Oh! 2k worth. Ooh. Did anybody spot my mistake? And... yeah, I forgot to force chunk load the chunk destroyer. So... I was just in the overworld, and I was like, I wonder how I'm getting on with, like, you know, with, like, raw. So I was like, okay, raw. How much raw stuff have we got? And we just had copper, and I was like, that doesn't seem right. And then I realised this needs to be chunk loaded. It does mean I can remove this chunk load, though. Oh, not that. Thank you. Another thing is there is a quest to hand in or one of these saplings. So I was just going to grab... What did I just eat? Oh, I know what it was. It was chorus fruit. It's been in my backpack for a little while. God, you get a bunch of stuff when you destroy these leaves. This is obviously from Ars Nouveau. Beautiful looking trees. Like when mods don't just add like ore generation, they add like foliage generation. This was destroyed, I bet you, by the wither. Because I didn't do any of this, I don't believe. Anyway, that was a quest. And I've completely ignored the quest for like the longest time now. I did get a few bits from it. Would you get a few? Oh. Oh, you get charms. No way. Oh, I didn't realise that. That's pretty cool. I might just do one of these. Yeah. FAQ. Oh, cool. They're proper... Oh, shaders and FPS. Optifine is known to crash in mod packs. Several mods conflict with Optifine, like Twilight Forest. You can either remove the conflicting mods or use an alternative. And then it does give you an alternative. There's a few people in my Discord that were discussing alternatives. So I'm glad that they've like listed that. That's a really nice thing to tell people. This just shows off their Discord. I'm actually not a member of their Discord. I probably should. I just I'm terrible when it comes to Discord. Right, anyway, enough rambling. Let's get back to base and we'll figure out what we're going to do next. So this one's a little bit of a weird one. Someone mentioned this actually in the comments again. And I was interested because the creative energy cube, this one at least, is, you know, something that we've made a couple of times. Oh, I just right clicked it. I think did it crash or is it having a think? Oh, it's having a think. Okay. Yeah, this one here doesn't have a recipe, but the creative energy cube, the other one, does have a recipe. And it's not as good as it looks. From what I can see, it currently just absorbs power and doesn't do anything with it. It's just like, nah. And yeah, you can't get power back out of it. So I was thinking, wow, the person who commented, which I'll at the end of the episode, I'll put like everyone's names who gave me these awesome comments. But yeah, the person who commented said, why don't you use one of those infinite storage cubes instead of an induction thingy? And I didn't even know that thing was in the game, as in I didn't know there was a recipe for it. So that's why I haven't used one of these yet. But I did make one before I time traveled earlier, and yeah, it doesn't seem to actually do anything. So I think the induction matrix, I think it's called a matrix, right? The big battery thing is called a matrix. I'm going to call it a matrix. Anyway, the matrix, I think, is the thing that you should do if you want to store power, because it's like the biggest power battery cell that you've got. Okay, one last thing, and that is the fluid XP in the enchantment factory. We are getting more fluid XP now because we've got the blaze spawner thingy, and also the other spawner. I think I sped everything up. I put like clocks on everything, and I didn't have that previously. So this thing can take fluid XP. Now, if I hop over to my other thing that I've got, the enchantment extractor. Where is it? This thing. It's not filling up, and I did get a bucket. Oh, that's not it. That one. I got a bucket of fluid XP, and I was like, okay, if I pop that in, no, doesn't want to put it in there. So I don't know why this one can't take it. In fact, is this the one? This definitely needs fluid XP, right? It might need the one from Industrial Foregoing, but let's have a look anyway. So if I grab a hashtag efficiency, for example, let's grab that one, stick that in. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't need it. Okay, I got ya. So that's an exporter. I need an importer on this. Importer. Yeah, it's not that quick, is it? So I'm going to stick an importer on the side here. And a cable. Okay, so I could have been using this one for like the longest time, but I haven't been. That's fun. Let's get hashtag efficiency. because I know that those ones are in here, and I kind of want efficiency stuff. You can probably tell where I'm going with this because I got the flux bought out, but yeah. Let's see if we can just grab all of our stone axes and stick them in here. Exact mode off. Should just do stone axes, right? No, apparently not. Okay, well, we'll grab a bunch of this stuff. Oh, not that. Yeah, I'm going to grab all of this stuff and then just stick it in a hopper next to it. That'll do it. Cool. We're getting a bunch of efficiency 2s. What does efficiency go up to? Fish. What? Okay, that goes really high. We might be making a 9 then. That's like a lot though. Half a stack of books? That's not the right. Hashtag efficiency. Ah, we can get kind of the way there. Let's just grab like, I don't know, all of these. And I'll just, yeah, I'll pop down here and combine them together. There you go, efficiency 5. I'll just do that for now. And I believe I can just chuck that on here. I can. Sweet. Okay, let's chuck a few bits away. Does sandstone... Does it not have like all the mods compressium thing? Oh, it doesn't. Poop. I was going to put that in my backpack, compress it down, but it doesn't look like it has it. Tis fine. So yeah, we pop back to the Nether, the other. Remember, I was going to do like a bunch of mining. Oh, that does not charge quickly. Oh. That's disappointing. Ah, okay. Well, the whole plan was I was going to come down here and you can't set a quarry up in here. We could make a worm drive. That might be quite fun. I don't think I made a worm drive since Red Power days. That's a long time ago now. Red Power doesn't even exist anymore, I don't think. Oh, I like the idea of that. So, Red Power had these frames that you could do like a bunch of stuff with. You can move them around. You could set up like cobble farms and stuff. Which people used to use with equivalent exchange, and that would get you like tons of EMC and stuff like that. But one of the cool things you could do is make a worm drive where you have a frame. So let me grab a couple of blocks. So what you have is you have, this is like the starter block, and it's got like a drill on the front right here, or going down or wherever. You could, the way I did it was there was like a drill on front, and I had like all of them all the way down to bedrock. I had like tons of drills just all the way along, all the way down, and it was like kind of spread out, so it was like all the way over here as well. And then you have like a block that's attached to, and then so that's actually not a really good example. Let's put these in the air slightly. So it's like that. This one's underneath, like this, and then you'd have almost like a piston, or you'd have something that would push the frame forwards, which would push all of these forwards as well. And then it would stop, and then the frame itself would pull the pistons towards itself. So if you imagine how a worm like moves, it like slinks in on itself. Yeah, I'm not really explaining this very well, but there is a new way of doing that, and that's with create. And I remember Direwolf doing a video on it a while back, and I was proper interested, but I never set one up myself because I knew how to do it back in the day. Because you could set up quite a small one, and it was like a little tunneler if you made them quite small. But yeah, nowadays what you do is you have like a big old platform, and then you have some create stuff that moves things, and then you've got those drills that sink down into the floor using like the chain thing that lowers it down. So I might add that to the Wheel of Fortune, and then we could put that in the other. Ooh. I might try something as well, which is there is a hand crank, right, in create. At create hand crank there is. And I think I've got some drills. I do. And if I get some, I don't know, yeah, that would work right there. How do you place? Ah, perfect. That does break stuff. I like it. Cool. So that is my way of figuring out if we can there use these drills on like all the modium. That might be a thing. You never know. Oh, missed it. Doesn't look like it. Oh, you clever sausages. That means oh, unless it just takes ages. That could be a thing. Just using my hunger. Oh, it is using my hunger. Look at it. Look at it go. Oh man. Yeah, no, that's not working, I don't think. Ah, shame. I was going to say we could use one of those worm drives, and then yeah, but that's not going to work. The reason I say that is because in the other you get both vibranium and Modium. I'm not sure if Unobtainium's in there. It might be. I don't know why I'm asking. I should probably just dig down and we can find out. Okay, it's safe to say you can get all the Modium in here, because I can see that right there. I did turn on my Unobtainium site thingy. What's it called? Eternal Gem of Unobtainium site. I haven't seen any yet, so it might be because I haven't looked hard enough, but I don't think it's in the other. But I think you can get Vibranium as well. So Vibranium and all the Modium you can mine from here. But we haven't found a way yet of mining automated mining the all the Modium stuff. Right, anyway, I don't want to be here, so let's... Right, anyway, I don't think we actually did too much this episode. I did a bunch between episodes because of comments, so please keep them coming. Because I need them, obviously. Oh, I used like loads of experience doing that stuff. Luckily I've got this experience farm down here. I should definitely set up vacuum hoppers for these, right? And just get them in the system. I like that idea. Right, anyway. Let's pop back up here. I'm going to just land on the roof, because that's... I like landing on the roof. It's my thing. So... I think I ate an apple, by the way, which is why I've got these things here. Well, except the Unobtainium site, that's because I've got this on me. And our backpack. I also need to make all of these eternal, if I can, but I'll do that another time. Right, let's have a quick look at the stats. 6.16 days. Is pretty good. Please remember to either put a comment or something. Maybe pop on my Discord and tell me if you want to see the angel ring or the gravity upgrade thing, whatever you call it. or the Flugel Tiara, because I could lock myself behind Britannia and then just leave it up to fate if I land on it, and just keep using this jetpack for now. Or if anyone's got any other options for creative flight, just, yeah, please let me know. Or flight in general. I could do a series without creative flight. And to be fair, I didn't get creative flight in season 1 till like near the end. So anyway, right. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. I will see you in the next one. Bye. The flux spore with the holding enchantment and a resonant integral component definitely keeps up.